gotta get his old Mr. Grinch. Well, I wouldn't touch you with a
How the Grinch Stole Christmas versus the Grinch 2018. Hope you enjoy. Round 1 backstory scene. Yes, the Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why, no one quite knows the reason. It could be perhaps his shoes were too tight. It could be because his head wasn't screwed on just right. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. So without further ado, let's dive in. In the original Grinch was at school and he wanted to impress the girl he liked called Martha. So during the Christmas season he made her an angel as a Christmas present for a tree. But things didn't go very well when he tried to use a razor to look his best. Kids can be cruel. So yeah, a nice bit tragic backstory. And in the 2018 version, Grinch grew up in an old village with no one to care for him or Christmas. This is a bit tragic too, but it's also a bit of a brief backstory, so when it comes to story, the original's better. So the winner for this round's the original Grinch. Round 2 main plot. In the original Grinch is of course like the book with him hating Christmas and stealing it. But of course as an adaptation to a not very long book, the plot's expanded a bit, which I like of course. This is a good traditional Christmas watch. And in the 2018 version you've got a similar plot as well that's also been expanded, with the illumination style of course. This is illumination, this one's more kid friendly than the original. Since the original did have some jokes that are for kids and I'll get more to that later. So yeah, this is a good plot as well, and also another traditional watch. It was a tough decision and I was thinking the tie, but I would think I would have to say the live action one just a tiny bit more. They're both traditional watches, though most would see the live action as a classic. Round 3 characters. In the live action you got the Grinch rival Mayor Augustus Mayhew, who's not that nice of a guy, and I do wonder how is he even mayor. Plus he's not exactly great with women. Getting one a nice new car is a nice gesture, but pressuring one on the other hand. Plus I don't know about you, and even though this was in his dream, no girl was to hear about the man's latest surgery. Despite this, he's an alright character, and he got his little fanboy in the background. You got Martha, who even though she didn't admit it at first, always had a crush on the Grinch and eventually became his girlfriend. She's a nice character. You got the little Who girl herself, Cindy Lou Who. Unless you count Martha, she's the only one who saw good in the Grinch, and like him didn't understand the fuss about Christmas. She's a nice character. You got the Grinch loyal before Cindy only friend Max. He's a nice dog character and has his cute funny moments at times. And finally you got the whatever he is hating Christmas guy himself, the Grinch, played by none other than Jim Carrey. He's quite a nice iconic character, and like Max had his funny moments as well. So yeah, these are nice characters. Although I do think that most of the Who feels, mainly their noses, look a bit weird. In the animated version you got this Christmas guy Bricklebaum. He's definitely pretty into Christmas and believes the Grinch is his best friend. Bit far from the truth, that is. So yeah, he's a nice jolly character. Unlike other adaptations, the Grinch was able to acquire a reindeer he named Fred. Well, temporarily anyway. He's quite a nice character and has his funny moments at times. You got the Who girl, Cindy Lou Who. She's a nice character, though she doesn't interact with the Grinch as much as she does in the original. Plus, instead of not understanding Christmas, she wants her mum to not work as hard. You got the Grinch other animal helper and four-legged pal Max, who just wants his master to be happy. He's quite a nice character. I do prefer him to the live-action version. No offense to him, but this version just got more personality. And finally, once again, you've got the grubbiest Whoville, the Grinch. He's a nice character, voiced by the same guy that plays Doctor Strange. Although many would say he can't light the candle to Jim Carrey's performance. Jim Carrey does play the Grinch well. Also, this version doesn't scare the Whovilles like in the original. So yeah, nice characters as well. For this round, I'm giving it a tie because there are some characters I prefer in the original and there are some characters I prefer in the animated version. Round 4, comedy. In the live action with the Grinch being Jim Carrey, of course there will be a few funny moments. The Grinch does do some strange things. And like I mentioned earlier, some of the jokes will go over kids' heads. So yeah, a few funny moments with some iconic quotes. The Grinch is a strange little whatever. And in the animated version it might not have Jim Carrey's sense of humour but still has a few funny moments. And Fred is a funny, not so little reindeer. Also, unlike the live action Sisters Illumination, most of the jokes are meant for kids. Well, at least most they can understand better than live action. Anyway, in my opinion, the winner is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That Grinch is played by the same guy who plays an even more stranger villain years later, Dr. Robotnik. So yeah, the overall winner is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The end, hope you all enjoyed.